TikTok fights.
TikTok's been a little sloppy with its data management.
Report on non-binary student death.
The DA will decide on charges.
Rocky Mountain whiteout.
2 to maybe 3 feet.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. China's foreign ministry today blasted the bill that passed the House of Representatives yesterday that calls for TikTok to divest from its Chinese owner or face a possible ban in the U.S. It says the measure goes against fairness, and Beijing will take all necessary measures to protect its companies overseas. TikTok's CEO, Su Chu, is also speaking out, saying a ban would be a blow to the livelihood of millions of Americans.
A platform matters to the small business owners who rely on TikTok to make ends meet, to the teachers who inspire millions of students to learn, and to everyone who discovers and finds joy on TikTok.
CBS's Elizabeth Palmer is in Beijing.
You have to say that TikTok's been a little sloppy with its data management, to cite one famous case. A couple of employees in the U.S. had dipped into that confidential data in order to spy on journalists. So in this instance, TikTok ByteDance hasn't helped itself, although it's trying very hard to clean up its act.
The House bill goes to the Senate, where its future is uncertain. A medical examiner in Oklahoma says a 16-year-old non-binary student, Nex Benedict, died by suicide last month, 3 days after a beating in a high school bathroom. CBS's Omar Villafranca.
In the course of the investigation, we found out, and Nex said on a body cam video, that Nex threw water on the girls. The girls had been harassing Nex. Now the question is, will the DA pursue charges against the 3 girls? They are minors from what we understand. I've already tried to reach out to the district attorney's office, but they're saying the Waco Police Department still has not handed over the investigation yet.
Vice President Harris's office says her visit today to a Minnesota clinic that performs abortions will be a first for a president or vice president. Harris has been campaigning for reproductive rights for weeks to draw attention to new limits on abortions in several states. Well, a federal judge in Florida is set to hear arguments today on whether to dismiss the classified documents case against former President Trump. Legal analyst Jessica Levinson.
The hearing before Judge Cannon will focus on whether or not prosecutors can move forward on the Espionage Act claims and the Presidential Records Act claims. With respect to the Espionage Act, the defense here, former President Trump is arguing that the act is unconstitutionally vague. With respect to the Presidential Records Act, he's arguing that it can't apply to him, at least not in these circumstances.
A Michigan jury is now deliberating the fate of the father of a teenage school shooter who killed 4 classmates in 2021.
James Crumbly faces 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Oakland County prosecutor Karen McDonald says Ethan Crumbly's father had a legal duty to protect his son from carrying out the shooting at Oxford High School.
James Crumbly had a willful disregard of a known danger caused the death of 4 students in Oxford High School on November 30th, 2021.
Defense attorney Mariel Lehman. You heard no testimony and saw no evidence that James Crumbly knew what his son was planning. Jennifer Piper, CBS News.
A massive snowstorm is burying parts of Colorado. CBS's Dave Malkoff is in Denver.
It is rough and treacherous out here, and by the time this is all over, we could be measuring the snow in feet. Overnight, there was a dangerous mix of rain and extremely heavy snow on the interstate. A 55-mile stretch of the highway is shut down because it is just not safe. This is blowing snow. When you hit your lights on this, it's just whiteout conditions.
4 minutes after O'Reilly.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 57 degrees in San Leandro, California.